You have a missed call. It wasn't missed. It was ignored.
I'ma knock that bitch's shit loose.
Okay.
Said by Tommy. Like,
yeah, but done by
you using
Natalie.
my shit on
But
me.
done by Natalie. But done by Natalie.
Girl, you know we can do this right here now.
Good fight.
You know that. You know that. You know we can.
Taurus is one of the most grounded signs of the zodiac. As a Taurus, you'll be very patient, but once you've run out of patience, you can be pretty explosive. You also have a very strong memory you never forget. Taurus are ready to make a lot of sacrifices for the ones they love, as well as to protect them, but they tend to work out their problems alone. They're very honest, and if a Taurus isn't sure about something, they won't waste their time. Taurus is the most stubborn of the zodiac, but this helps in making them very ambitious.
That's all I need. Go be somebody else's dad.
I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweet.
So why is there a red heart next to her name? Who the fuck is Ava? Is she the other girl? I bet she's trying to date you and be your entire world. I'm sick and tired of faking, like I don't see your phone. When I see her name and you can't explain, who the fuck is Ava? Turn you up. A lot of these little bitches cool, but they be weak as fuck. Kinda sweep it up, neat as fuck. My way, or the highway. I'm so confused, baby, can't you see? Please come rescue me. See, baby, come on me. I know what you want.
I've been in the hills, fucking cop cars, feeling like a Pop-Tart.
I love that someone said something about this. March 3rd through March 12th, Venus and Jupiter are going to be conjunct an asteroid called Chiron. If you've been following me for a little while, I've been talking about how Chiron affects people. Chiron is the asteroid of how you heal your inner child. So if you have massive inner child wounds, you were abused, you experience a lot of narcissism, you experience a lot of pain, you need to look at your Chiron placement. Aries is currently where Chiron is, and Aries in astrology rules the head. So if you have a lot of headaches, you're feeling a lot of nausea, you're very confused, you want to start something but you're thinking too much, this is because of that transit coming up. This is the right time to admit what you've been suffering through so you can move forward. This is where you go to the chapter in your life and you go to the part where you heal from your unresolved trauma.
7 traits of the water signs. 1. Water signs are crazy observant, and they notice everything. All 3 of the water signs are notoriously perceptive, and they possess sharp instincts when it comes to sussing out people and situations. They're guided by their gut feelings and their first instincts about a person or dead on. They can get a feel for whether someone's intentions are honorable or just by observing their body language and general demeanor. 2. Water signs have intense emotions that can overcome them like a tidal wave. Water signs are no stranger to emotion. They feel things intensely. Their emotional side can provide them with a lot of insight and wisdom which they can pass on to others. It allows them to be incredibly empathetic, which helps them to form strong bonds with others. Sometimes they can get so overcome by their emotions that it feels like a giant tidal wave hitting them. When they feel overwhelmed like this, they can find it tough to think straight and make rational decisions. 3. Water signs have racing minds, and they often get lost deep in thought. Sometimes you might catch the water zodiac signs acting withdrawn or shy, but the truth is they're probably just deep in thought and mentally a million miles away. They often find their thoughts are racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and that they are powerless to do anything about it. 4. Water signs crave a sense of inclusion. and they go to great lengths to seek it out. The water signs don't require a whole lot from life in order to be happy. So long as they have people they can connect with in a deep and meaningful way, then chances are they'll feel satisfied and content. They genuinely love nothing more than to see their friends and family happy, and they're willing to sacrifice greatly just to put a smile on their loved ones' faces. 5. Water signs can be easily distracted and indecisive. Just like a river, the water signs can be a bit wishy-washy and all over the place, especially when it comes to making important decisions. Too many options can sometimes leave them overwhelmed and struggling to make any decision at all. They can also be easily distracted and can go from paying close attention one moment to being totally away with the fairies the next. They don't do it out of rudeness, but they just can't help themselves sometimes. 6. Water signs are mysterious and they hold their cards close to their chest. Water signs have a very private and mysterious side and don't like to reveal all their cards at once. They're known for putting up walls and can be particularly guarded when they're around people they don't know or trust. From time to time, they need space to themselves to think and unwind. As much as they love their friends and family, there's just some times where they've gotta have some alone time. 7. Water signs ooze creativity, and their imaginations are bound by zero limits. Water signs sure do have a unique way of looking at the world. This perspective, combined with their vivid imagination, often makes them naturally gifted as writers, musicians, and anything involving a creative flair. Water signs are dreamers at heart whose ideas aren't limited by rules or conventions. These 4 zodiac signs would never cheat on you, Taurus. There probably isn't a zodiac sign nearly as loyal as Taurus. When Taurus settles down with someone, there isn't even an ounce of disloyalty. He is super practical, so the idea of cheating doesn't even make sense to him. Taurus are the most reliable zodiac sign, and you can always count on him to stay put. He's probably the worst liar on the planet, so there's no chance he's be able to get away with cheating to begin with. Virgo? He has the biggest heart, and cheating goes completely against his nature. He is as kind-hearted as they come, and he's also incredibly practical. Cheating is so much effort, so why would he waste all that time being with someone else on the side? Virgo's shy side would never even fathom the idea of cheating because he's the type of person who's probably been cheated on more than once. He'd never dream of putting that same hurt on someone else. Because Virgo is so analytical, he'll always talk to you about what he's feeling and going through because he's likely being too critical of himself. Libra loves to keep the peace and hates injustice towards others, so cheating goes against everything he believes in. He's gentle and kind and loves to put everyone else first. Cheating is the last thing on Libra's mind because he only wants what is fair and right for everyone. Pisces is a hopeless romantic. He only has eyes for one person. He honestly is selfless and will do anything to make his partner happy. Cheating is so against who he is, especially because he's so skilled at maintaining emotionally stable relationships. He knows it's never worth the pain and heartache. Compassion is a huge value for Pisces, and he's constantly thinking about how his actions will make others feel. So obviously, cheating doesn't fit in that scenario.